Hello, everyone. My name is Kyle.
I'm Matt.
I'm Alex.
I'm Rachel.
This is Tony.
And we are Pseudo Adults. Just looked up the number, forgot it. Hello, and welcome to episode 204 of the Pseudo Adults podcast.
Wow. Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Whoa! This is a hard reboot because I don't remember who any of you are. I don't remember what this show is.
No.
So, and I described this podcast. You're about to find out. Yeah.
Where are we?
We are in, I think, a dungeon.
Okay. Okay.
Because there's bricks behind me, if those are still there. I don't look back there because I'm always looking forward.
Whoa!
It's very
right,
optimistic.
dude. Yeah, hell yeah.
Super
I like that.
optimistic.
New podcast, new me.
Damn.
What's up with you guys? All right.
I'm Tony.
Heroin?
Are you okay?
Please elaborate.
Oh my god.
He's still in programming. This is my new AI Tony. We're trying him out today.
So many
like
things
his
have
learning
happened, really. So for the context of you listen to this years later, how many days out are we? 2 days out from when the Microsoft issue happened, where the blue screen of death, and the solution was just go in safe mode and delete a file.
Yep.
But we got some IT professionals here, and it sounds. I mean, I can understand how tedious it could be, but yeah, what's that been like?
Yeah, well, my whole, what was it, Friday, right? Yeah, my whole Friday was like meetings with executives the whole time being like, okay, what are we going to do? Which customers are being affected? Oh, this. So it was just that the whole day, basically. It was crazy. And then just figuring out like which of our vendors are also using the CrowdStrike patches, because then that means we can't use those vendors, which then stops processes that we do too. So it was like a whole ordeal.
Dang.
Everything was down. Everything.
Yeah.
Like everywhere.
System of a down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They couldn't even
Whoa.
play.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Their amps ran CrowdStrike.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
We can't play today's tour. No, everything was crazy. This is a huge mess.
Yeah.
I went about my morning so unknowing. I had my Apple CarPlay going, I had my modern morning, and I get to work and there's like everything's down, and then they incorrectly said there was like a cyber attack on Microsoft.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh, Mr. Robot's happening. Let's go.
Let's do it.
I wasn't even I hadn't sipped my coffee yet. I was like, oh. I think I'm going to have to go look this up.
Me and Matt got to work and found out everything's working.
Everything was working perfectly. By the time
Everything's working
I was
perfectly.
reading these text messages from you guys, I'm like, oh my god, it's Y2K all
why I
over
said
again. Because by the time, by the
I was
time,
like, oh my God, we use Microsoft for everything.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is going to be so bad. It's gonna be so bad.
so I'm reading these messages after I just finished like wound care on a person and everything, and I'm like, I haven't even looked at my computer yet.
Yeah.
So is this running, or am I like screwed for the day? And then lo and behold, it was working perfectly fine. I was like, oh, this is the big thing everybody was
Just
afraid
as
about.
disappointed going into the office being like, oh,
It was any computer that was left on overnight to over automatic update, right? That was like the...
our
was on
computers get
overnight.
left out in overnight too.
Anything that had CrowdStrike.
Yeah, anything
No.
that used CrowdStrike as like one of their patches.
I guess
Yeah.
we don't use CrowdStrike.
Nope.
Too personal?
We don't have backups, so that's probably what it is.
Not necessarily.
Oh yeah.
Okay, because only hearing it in the business sense, I wasn't sure about like if people were personally affected by it.
Well, because part of the problem is like all these
Yeah,
Azure
oh my God.
servers were
That's the
using
most amazing
CrowdStrike.
thing.
Oh yeah. So part of the problem is that all of the Microsoft Azure like virtual servers were using CrowdStrike. So anyone who had a virtual machine that was in Azure was going to be affected. So
We
that was a
only use
huge
Teams.
population.
We use Teams to back up all of our stuff.
Yeah, so
into the
Teams is
files
fine.
on the
Yeah,
Teams,
because
so
you're
that's
not
why
using a
we're-
virtual server.
I am.
Funny enough, when I was on a call, someone did say, "This is worse than Y2K." So
Oh my
was-
god.
that was
Was
really.
it worse than Y2K?
It was.
Yes,
Like,
it was.
gave us a
Yeah.
raise. Because everybody thought the computers weren't going to be able to
Yeah.
process
And-
the 3 zeros after a 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
Now we're
computers
like,
do all
you're
the time on a
done.
calculator.
Yeah, I'm like, wait.
Let's be real now. That's definitely, I could see why they were so scared if, like, this stupid thing happened.
Yeah, and it was a patch update
Yeah.
that caused this.
Yeah.
So, like,
When we found out, I was like, somebody's fired. Somebody's
Oh
getting
my
real
God.
fired.
Nobody's going to be using CrowdStrike.
Yeah,
No one.
Somebody's getting real fired.
Game over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, it was enough where, like, people were like, oh, CrowdStrike wants to come on and help support. And they said, they're like, I don't trust them anymore. I was like,
How could she? They just destroyed
Yeah.
the world for a day.
yep.
So they're still, like, the flights are still recovering from
Yeah.
whatever that was.
I mean, I'm blaming everything on it. Like yesterday, I was like, it's like Friday was such a distraction. I forgot to pay my credit card bill, and so I was trying to do it yesterday. I was like, oh, I couldn't transfer money into like one account to another, and like I presume it's probably because that their servers weren't fixed yet or something like that. Like,
yeah.
So it's like,
yeah. Like, and I scratched my knee yesterday. I'm like, it's CrowdStrike.
Yeah.
I was
Oh my
just
God,
thinking
yeah.
something very similar.
my wife was very disappointed that her computer worked too. She's like, now I have to work
I was like, shit. Our,
from home.
Oh my God.
our job is so, like, basic that everything worked. We're like, great, so we don't use OneDrive. We don't,
Yeah.
like, none of that.
OneDrive was fine. OneDrive worked.
Okay, so either way, we like our basic, and I went, oh, man. Even ADD was up, and I was like, come on.
Just do
Like,
the reverse.
usually
Go into
now.
safe mode, install CrowdStrike, and put on the
Really?
patch.
I don't know.
And I'm sure our
when
IT
I
would
turned
have
on
nothing.
my tablet yesterday, my chisel worked fine.
That's why I was like, I was like, our IT people wouldn't be able to fix that. They can't fix our, like, remote in.
No.
It crashes with Excel. Like, it crashes all the time with Excel.
You guys have
And
different
they were
problems.
like, we
yeah.
don't know how to fix it. You're going to have to take a screenshot of that. And we're like, even Tony's like, go to your task manager. And he goes, okay, this is the problem.
Yeah.
Immediately. Not take a picture of, like, what you're running on your computer. I was like, can't you remote into my remote in?
Yes, they can.
Yeah, they can.
Most certainly can.
Yeah.
Well, they won't.
If they have it set up right.
They won't.
Which, it sounds like maybe they don't.
they don't.
Yeah.
So they can't.
They won't.
Yeah. I was texting people instructions on how to fix it whenever someone was like, man, stupid issue. I was like, here's the instructions. It's so stupid. I was fixing it literally all day.
It was one of those days where I was just like, can I just have IT level access? I mean, I guess it it wouldn't fix like all the issues that I had at my job, but like I wanted to be able to log into the computer to do other tasks that they could. I was just like, can I just do it this one day? And it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
But that was interesting. That was unique, and we'll probably still be dealing with the after effects this upcoming week.
Yes.
Yep.
This is like the most historical year between
I'm
that
done.
and
I'm
the
I'm
other
gonna
thing.
check out. I'm done. Thank you.
Yes, this is a weird year.
Yeah, where were you when you found out that the person running for president was shot in the ear?
Oh, we were,
Were you
What?
we were in the city, so we didn't get it till later. Like,
Dang,
we were in the city going to a spa, so I was getting massaged and whatever.
Whoa, my God.
I don't care. So we were like enjoying ourselves. We get out. I'm like, apparently somebody missed, but that's fine.
Oh, man.
Somebody missed. It's cool.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I went-
And then the guy, whatchamacallit, Kyle Gass from Tenacious D got in a whole
Yeah.
bunch of trouble for saying just that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Are you gonna cancel me? I'm already canceled.
Ah!
Oh, they will.
Yes. They ended up,
They
they
will
were
come.
in Australia, and they wanted them exiled from Australia.
Wow.
Yes.
Just
Jack
that?
Black
Just
has
from
been
that-
doing Tenacious D for like 30 plus
Yes.
years, and he's like, I'm not doing
Yes.
it anymore.
Yeah. He's
And
like, I'm out. I don't agree with what was said. I don't agree with any
I
violence.
still
So there.
want to be Bowser.
Yes.
First of
so
all-
they're on.
First of
so
all,
he did
I'm
hardcore
just
damage
saying
control.
a fact
Yeah,
that
yeah.
the guy missed.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I'm
that is true.
not saying
No,
that
no,
I
no.
agree or disagree. He
Yeah.
did miss.
Yeah,
He did miss, thankfully.
Thankfully. There you go.
Well, technically, he got his target, but Trump turned his head.
Yeah.
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 He went,
I saw this, like, I don't know if it was legit or not, but
Magic.
on Reddit, the place of all the facts.
home of the mark.
Yeah.
It says the top. There was like, the showed like someone did like a 3D remake of it.
Yeah.
And it showed how he was basically, what was it? It was like,
Very close.
Yes.
you're lined up to like kind of like go through the head like this.
Like it would have been.
But then when he like turned his head, it ended up clipping his ear.
it clipped it, it would have like
So
Right,
if it was a
would've
second earlier,
literally-
things would be history would be very different.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
That's
If that was accurate.
But
But
As much-
CrowdStrike.
The worst
Right,
part,
yeah.
the guy was in a gun club too, and he
Yeah.
was into gun stuff, and he was a very big gun thing.
But they wouldn't let him into his gun club because he was a stinky
A
marksman.
bad shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Thankfully, yeah.
Apparently not. If it was lined up that well and he just
I think his targeting computer was just off because of the crowd strike.
But he turned it off. He used the force.
I still just don't get how they let this guy in that close to
I
it.
just don't. Also, it's like you're gonna go, oh, poor him, and I'm like, well, this wouldn't have happened if you banned assault weapons.
Yeah. But, I mean, at the
Well,
same
that's a
time,
mic
it was
drop.
a sniper, so it wasn't like a complete assault weapon.
But it was something that he shouldn't
it
have
was
had
automatic.
access to.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You shouldn't have access to that. There's no point.
Plenty of conversations to be had.
Hunting?
Yeah, big time.
But that's
He was hunting.
another story.
He was
He
hunting.
was hunting apparently, but he didn't. He was hunting, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe, what if he just confused it with the Bugs Bunny rally and he was really Elmer Fudd?
Yeah, true.
Well-
He was hunting for rabbits.
Then that's why he missed.
Just put on Reddit and then it'll be a fact.
I don't think
Sounds good. I could...
Bugs could ever get fucking headshotted.
No,
in,
Bugs
in a,
Bunny
in
never
a cartoon.
can. He's
Even if he could,
That'd be fucking terrible. Guys, you
that
guys
would
see that
be the
new Looney
craziest day in history.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny gets
What if he
headshot.
just recreated what happened with Bugs Bunny?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, did you see the when he'd have to be like, if you look at the charts over there, you'll see that the country
God.
is fucked when it comes to the border.
Yeah, he's back at the podium.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bugs Bunny does historic hour-and-a-half long speech.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't get all those stinkers and put them back in Mexico.
Oh my
He's
God.
got plenty of ear though. It's
Yeah.
way easier.
Yeah. Oh.
he's just gonna look like a stray dog that has like a chip. In
And then
Like, he
Yosemite
didn't even get
Sam.
hit that much in his ear. Where I'm like, you're very lucky that your whole ear wasn't like blown up.
Yeah.
I go, you got like just the top, the cartilage that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like a piercing. He got
But
ear piercing.
I've never seen like so many people in my life become conspiracy
Yeah,
theorists
like really.
Yeah.
until he was shot in the ear. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen every theory across like the border.
Oh my God.
Like
The
everything.
issue is, it's like you don't understand how much they search like the buildings and
Yeah.
stuff before they do any
Yeah.
speech. So how could that makes no sense? It made more sense when JFK got shot. than
Yeah.
when this happened.
I saw a picture of it was a reflected image, and everyone's like, he's wearing it on the wrong ear. And I'm like, dude, it's even in the comments, like this image is reflected.
said he
He's like, no, he wasn't
reacted.
shot.
They
my
said
God.
he
God,
reacted
jeez.
earlier than the shot actually happened. They have him on video. Like
That's what
he
he-
reacted.
He's holding his ear
earlier.
out.
They said he reacted earlier than the shot even was shot.
He was also using the force.
Okay,
Maybe.
everybody, now I'm gonna talk about this.
Oh my God.
I just feel like it's very convenient. Now it's like a rally cry all of a sudden. It's like that's my conspiracy theory. It's too convenient. Now everybody's like gung ho again. That's what he needed.
Oh, he's definitely gonna milk it. For
Yeah,
sure.
no,
yeah.
big
He can
time.
milk that thing?
He can milk it.
Milk on that thing.
Who's thirsty?
Just too convenient. It's
Yeah.
just convenient, and it's
It's
also convenient that
He was
the
a Republican
there's
too,
a
right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a JFK who's
Wait,
running.
which one was Republican?
the shooter.
The shooter was
Oh,
Republican.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he
I've
was-
heard mixed.
That's RFK Jr.,
He-
right?
I've heard
Yeah,
mixed.
RFK
I also heard that
Jr.
he was
is
gonna-
running also, but he actually has a good majority for an independent runner.
Yeah, because of the brainworm.
And I bet you
Yeah,
it's going to
that's-
be more.
that's-
But the government actually said, no, we're not going to give you people to cover you and protect you. We're not doing that. And they're like, huh. He even went on and said, the way they shot my dad is really suspicious. It was shot up, like if somebody was behind him and up, not from the way that the guy was even standing there. So, but anyways, so he has also a good running for an independent. He has like, it's not a lot. He has like 12% or 13%.
It's the first time I've heard people even talk about an independent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, the
he's
whole
an independent.
Yeah.
They don't want another
Ralph Nader?
They don't want another Kennedy in office. I bet because they already had two.
Nah, it's just the way that everything's set up. All that stuff is all crazy, right? You're never gonna have when people are talking about the presidency, being like, you have the Democrat, the Republican, and RFK.
It's like being political this year isn't even being political. It's just like talking about like, look at this circus.
Game of Thrones.
It's Game of Thrones, and it's just this like.
Somebody said, if you had to choose with a gun up to your head, if you choose Donald Trump or Biden, who would you choose? The person goes, the gun.
Oh my God.
Gun. I would choose the gun. But a potato was better than anything.
I don't know because
I want a dog as the president.
Yes, that dog mayor should be the one running as president.
And now we get to see if the current president's going to drop out of running for
Yeah,
president.
yeah.
It's the craziest year.
Then what happens then? Do we get extended time for other people to run? Because they have to have
There's already a whole article about it, too. There's like a flow chart. Be like, if he drops out, then the Democratic National Convention isn't until like another month from now.
True.
So much could change in 1 month.
Right.
Biden's got COVID right now.
Yeah, he does.
He's apparently about to go back on the campaign trail this upcoming week. This will probably age really poorly, as I say it. So sorry in advance if I say change history. But I have a feeling if he has a really cruddy week and people are like, no, then he's probably out.
Gonna drop out.
And if everyone's like, oh, wow, maybe it was just the COVID.
maybe
he'll
RFK
stay.
Jr.
Wait till they hear about long COVID.
Oh my God. Yeah. I just like how
Have that long.
I just like how literally he says the only time he'll drop out is if a medical condition comes up, and then that's what happens. COVID, like if there's a sign from God, I think that one's just like, listen, this is a little warning. It's something. I got something bigger.
I sent the text, right? The two texts, one after the other.
I got the
3 hours apart.
I saw it on the news before anything happened. I was like, this can't be serious. And it was on the news at work. I was like,
and then the shot misses from the assassin. You're like, I don't know what is happening. Like I'm about to get on the boat to go someplace else.
Yeah.
You should run for office.
Yeah.
Rachel 2020.
Yeah.
I have too much backstuff.
Rachel Land.
They find out kind of. I'd be like,
Too much of a sketchy pants.
Oh my God.
All
that time in prison school.
The only reason why I would want to be president is to see that book
Which book?
that they get as soon as they become president.
all the
with
top secret
diary.
stuff?
Yeah.
Dear Diary.
All the presidents.
And also that I'd be able to install like a Diet Coke.
Yeah, they took it out.
They did.
That was the first thing that Biden did was take out the Diet Coke button.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I also would
Diet
be like,
Coke.
I could get anything I want off Grubhub and they can't charge me tax. 'Cause I was to get paid to do this and live in a mansion.
Dang.
Now, that being said, just really a disclaimer. This is not a political podcast. We don't have
we're
any
just
political
lingering on it.
affiliations.
I have no
We're
views, no opinions.
We're a funny ha-ha podcast, and like this is Pseudo Adults. It has to pertain to what we're doing as
This
adults.
is our adult waking life.
This is very involved in our adult life.
It's just very hard to not talk about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's affecting everything.
Yeah, and I don't think we're like giving any like thoughts of like sides or anything like that. Even third parties, are eligible. So it's just like being aware of the world around you to an extent.
Yep.
Because how could you not?
Yeah.
Even if you are in a dungeon.
I do vote Commander Chips, though.
You're right.
Commander Chips.
Yeah, Commander Chips.
I think
I vote
Lucky
Jimmy
Charms-
Beast.
I think Lucky Charms logo guy.
Mr. Beast would be an excellent president.
Yeah.
He would give
He
everybody
probably
money and
would
grow
be.
a bunch of
You're right.
trees.
I blew up every country that's not the United States. No, Jimmy, no. Mr. Beast, no.
That does sound like one of his videos. I do. Actually, you know what? Now I don't want Mr. Beast as president anymore. It sounds terrible.
I turned Florida into an underwater city.
I would like it if instead of wars, he just made everybody do like Squid Games, like he did for that one video, and that way it stops all wars.
Yeah.
Everybody clears out their nuclear arsenal. They do one Squid Game to determine who's going to win. Yeah.
I'm so looking
that's
forward to
it.
one universal government.
Whoa, the New World Order.
Honestly, I'm tired.
Oh my God.
I'm tired of all these fucking conflicts. Just somebody rule the world. I'm
Coldplay?
done.
But wouldn't you get
I
sick
want
of
a
that
king.
too?
I want a king who no. I want England to come back.
What?
Just take-
What?
He said we'll be back. And we're
Please
back.
tax our team.
Yes. Thanks.
Do you
And
know-
our paper goods.
Yeah.
Not to
Pull
get-
it out of the ocean. Take it
Not
out.
to get political, but we're actually getting taxed more than they were getting taxed when they they said don't tax our tea. We're getting taxed more than that.
Inflation
Now,
much?
So when they revolted against the tea tax, we're getting
Whoa.
taxed more than that right
Damn.
now. So I'm about to say, England, you can come back.
Oh my God.
I'm ready for AI government.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
Of course.
Robot
To-
government's
Tony
pretty
would be
cool.
the
we got the New World Order and the Terminator.
I am already preparing for AI, like people to take over. I would be a good pet. I promise not to go to the vet
I
too
would be a
often.
good pet. I don't want to work anymore.
Yeah, I don't need
I
to.
just need to get my colonoscopy every
Yeah,
other
that's
year.
it. Done by a robot because they know my body better than I know myself. That's for sure.
You know what I would do? I'd say, actually, I know what I would do. What I do is I say please and thank you, and thank you so much, because I really
Yeah.
want to be a pet when they
Yeah.
take over. I want to be the upper crust.
Yeah,
I want to be the one that
exactly.
they put in a bag, and I'm like, woof woof.
Yeah, they take you traveling. They're like, let us go to Antarctica. And I'll be
Yeah,
like,
like,
please warm me. Keep me warm.
It's funnier
put me
when
in your bag.
naked.
It's funnier when they're shivering. And like,
Put me in
whoa.
your sweater. Put me in your designer sweater.
Say one of your adorable optimism facts.
Optimism.
Oh, who is a good girl?
I'm a good girl. This is probably somebody's going to clip this and go,
Oh my God.
Yeah, it'll be us. We're gonna clip it.
Make me
Be on AI TikTok as like the
Oh
pets,
my
you know,
God,
like,
yeah.
I would say,
That
make
girl
me
is so
sub.
funny.
Make me a sub. Now, please.
Oh my God. My robot rulers would be like, it's funny when he forgets my name.
Would you, what, you know, all those people who pretend to be animals? If you had to pretend to be an animal, like, that they have in the subcategories of, like, dog, cat, I think it's horse, pony play, and,
Aardvark.
okay.
That way I could be Arthur. I already got the glasses.
I'd probably be pony play. Pony
Whoa.
play seems fun.
Ooh.
Pony play sounds fun. I mean, not pony play. Being a pony sounds fun. Let me correct that.
Okay. I would be a Neanderthal.
That's not an animal.
That's an animal.
It was before us.
No,
Yeah.
them are we
Yeah,
animals?
we're pretty
okay,
smart.
not-
We are animals. We're mammals.
I'm pretty sure
You
we're
are
vegetables.
technically a Neanderthal if you check your DNA.
I
Whoa.
might be.
All right, animal.
That's not
Animal.
on two legs.
Animal.
Non-homo.
What about Tony the Tiger?
No homo.
Sorry.
What year is it?
Whoa.
I'm like, this is our reboot.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
No homo erectus, no homo sapien.
Okay.
Oh,
all right,
man.
fine.
Thank you. And the ones that are alive.
Ooh.
Okay.
Then I would be, either
You have golden retriever energy.
I would be either
You're picking for him. You're like,
Oh my God.
I
giving me golden
Live with the
retriever.
man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I would either be a wolf or a crow.
So
that's like either the most generic furry one, which is wolf.
The wolf is awesome.
But I would love to see you as a crow.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh my God.
Just making tools.
Yeah.
My little beak.
Oh man. Pretty awesome.
He's got the intelligence of
Yeah.
a human as
Yeah.
a crow.
Oh, the crows make tools.
Yeah, they make tools.
They're smart.
Yeah.
they're very smart. They can actually do.
Not the ones
tools
I've
for-
encountered.
Wait,
No.
is this
They'll
be
bring
the
you
animal
some-
or
if
the
you-
persona?
If you feed crows, they'll bring you like gifts
Yeah.
for feeding.
Yeah, and then I come over to see the gifts, and they drop a guillotine on my head.
Yeah.
It's shiny. It makes sense.
Damn, they're so smart.
Oh my God.
They'll bring like I've seen crows on TikTok bring like dollar
the crow
bills
anymore.
back. They'll find like money on the coins. And
I
gold.
got to start paying crows.
I know.
I got to feed them and
Yeah.
get all the dollars.
And they see you as friends.
They take over too.
like-
I'm preparing for every scenario here. The roaches, they'll outlive the nukes. They'll outlive the nukes. I'll feed all of them.
Yeah, but the robot could do like a roach an extermination plan, and they could kill all the
Well,
roaches.
I'm preparing for every single side. I am like going to be the hand of every Game of Thrones character in the world.
So you're the most unloyal person.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm loyal up
You'd be
until
what's
the
his
end,
name?
and then I'm loyal to the next ruler.
It'd be what's his face, the guy with the limp.
Instead of little finger, he's big penis.
You'd be the guy with the limp that starts shit.
Oh my God.
You know, in the House of Dragon, the guy with the limp.
Yes,
Which
yeah.
one was
The limpy
that?
one that's like
Limpo?
the keeper of whispers, whatever
Yeah,
they
so
call him.
that's who you'd be.
The one that was
Boy,
bald?
one.
No.
The
one
one
in
that
House of the
burned his
Dragon.
dad and his brother.
The one that was like, your
Strong.
mom is
His
kind of
last name is
sus right
Strong,
now.
right?
Yeah, that guy.
Strong. His last name's Strong because he was related to the guy that was doing Renera
Wow.
and had kids with.
Yes, I just know that.
Younger brother or something.
Oh, he was in some sort of accident. What happened?
Yeah, something happened to him. Or something.
Butter
Dragon.
Yeah, fell off a dragon. Yep.
He accidentally
He was
nicked
going to
his
prom.
thumb.
He fell off a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Strike force.
Crowd strike.
Counter strike. That was his call.
Yes, yeah.
Strike force 5.
Counter-Strike.
Counter strike. Counter strike. Crowd strike.
You guys started watching House of the Dragon? I thought you
Yes,
up on it.
we were actually like current.
We saw the recap of season 1,
Oh, wow.
and then just jumped into season 2.
It was
That's
the
all
only
you
way we
need.
were going to
Yeah,
be able to
pretty
get
much,
through it.
yeah.
To be honest, the
Yeah.
only way we were going to get through it. And so far, we haven't watched the last one, but
How are you enjoying season 2?
I'm enjoying season 2 a lot more than season 1
Okay.
because the action and there's actually stuff rolling and happening.
Yeah, and they're in one timeline.
Yes.
for
Thank
Yeah,
Christ,
instead of
dude.
this
the
crazy-
bounce around.
Yeah.
That was so stupid.
Although the one thing that was really annoying is that episode where they were like, hey, I don't like you. And he's like, I don't like you either. And then they're both just like dead and there's this cool battlefield. I was like, we're supposed to see the war.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, did we just skip over the whole war?
yeah.
You know, and I think
Apparently
I blacked
couldn't afford
out on that.
Oh, no, because we agree. You were awake because I said in
It was
Game
the
of
very
Thrones.
beginning. It was like
yeah,
the first
What?
5 minutes.
yeah, I said,
I
I was like, in Game of Thrones, they would have shown the war. And you're like, yes, they would have.
All right, now I remember. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did suck.
I was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
It looked like a cool battle, too.
And
Yeah.
they had so many people's bodies there.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're like, nope, let's go back to Clone Wars politics.
Yep.
I'm waiting to see Benny the Butcher.
And the Jets.
Yeah.
No, there's a guy who's part of one of those houses. That's probably why they showed those houses. Who is the key like warrior that helps win the battle for them? That helps win the battle for them. And his name is Benny the Butcher, and he's like a calm, very good ruler, like when he's calm. But when he goes into battle, he becomes like this
Crazy.
He helped win the gates of where the fuck they are in the castle. He's the one that helped them essentially win.
Winterfell.
And then he became a counsel for Rhaenyra's kid. He became like the hand,
Castle Rock.
Castle Rock, whatever it is. One of those.
Ooh.
All the good terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it at some point. I don't feel any rush into it
No.
right now.
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
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 It's still. I still find it.
Play.
I still find it underwhelming compared to GOT.
Yeah,
I agree.
true.
Except the last season. Better than the last
Because
season.
they said he built the season just to explain Daenerys' backstory. Like all of those books were just built to explain why she is where she is.
Wayne is crazy.
Yeah.
And
Who
they're
ended
all
up
related,
sucking on the
like-
last season.
Yeah.
Like
The books will probably make it make
Allison?
sense, but it's just
Yeah.
they need to take the time.
Yeah. Allison is actually related to the girl that marries Joffrey. You know, the girl that got blown up in that. Allison.
Allison.
Oh, okay. Now
Yeah.
it's now it sounds right.
Yeah.
I didn't hear
Put that
that.
T in there.
Yeah. Oof.
She's
for
related to
Thrones.
what's her face, the girl who they're related to the old woman that said, "I did it. Let's seriously know that I did it." That's who her ancestors are.
Yeah.
That's who she's related to. And there's a whole bunch of you actually look, you're like, oh, like all these people from Game of Thrones. This is where they are, and what happens to them, and it's crazy.
I think they're just missing a bar storyline. You know?
Yeah.
I'm back in
But that's
Like,
but Kite Man fills that in.
That's true.
It
Yeah.
does fill that
Oh.
in. I mean, it does fill that in.
Yeah.
I like it. If you like Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, you'll like this. Like the Harley
Yeah,
Quinn
that was
cartoon
really
show, you'll like this. And you're going to like it because the person you're waiting to see happens immediately. In the
No, cool.
Yeah.
So it's like, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, actually.
First-
to be
yeah.
honest, it's like
Yeah, pretty
the
much.
first
Before you even see
scene.
Kite Man.
Before you even see Kite Man, you see your favorite.
true.
character.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. That was awesome.
I
Tim
actually
Drake's
looked
in
up- I actually
His girlfriend.
Oh, okay. And that's stated.
He's dating Kite Man.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. I'm going to hate this show.
I
He's gay, right?
Yeah.
Drake is really gay. Yeah.
I didn't know that
He's bisexual.
Kite Man's girlfriend is it whose sister is it?
Wait, say it again. Oh, Captain Cold's sister.
Captain
is-
Cold's
is the
sister
Golden
is Kite
Glider.
Man's this Golden Glider who's in is dating Kite Man.
Yeah.
I looked it up because I was curious, and that's where I
The
got.
same energy as the Harley Quinn show.
Yeah.
It's just
She's from Flash.
that guy that pops in sometimes. There was more on him. I don't know. It's like
She was
the
dating,
same show.
She was dating somebody in the Flash, the show. Remember? You're like, oh, that's the girl that dated
Cisco.
Cisco,
She's cool.
because they end up together
Yeah.
in the actual.
Which is interesting to, I guess, like it leads you to believe that from the perspective of characters like him, what was the term they kept using? Like an aerial supervillain or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Aerial
It's like
supervillain.
where's the aerial supervillain? Like how many? I've never heard this term ever, and apparently it's part of like every Legion
They're
of
like,
Doom
not
like
you.
plan. Like where will like
Who's the one that flies?
yeah the one.
They're like, not you, Kite Man. You don't even have a superpower. You're just a guy with
Just
a
have a
kite.
kite.
This is guy with a kite.
I think I like their personality better than the Harley Quinn show's personality, though. Like a Kite Man and Golden Glider, I think they go well together as like a couple and as like the
They're
mains.
random.
Yeah, they're very like it's very funny.
She does give off Harley Quinn vibes, so
A little bit,
Personality
but not, I think
tiny.
not as intense.
no.
And then also because Kite Man is like so like he wants to help everybody all the time. I think that makes it more like
She's still a villain. Right?
yeah,
She's
they're,
still
they're
like,
both still villains, but
Yeah.
he's just so like he wants to make his dad proud of him and stuff. Like it's so funny.
they have
Whoa.
the,
Whoa! Vibrated with energy.
So they have a character named Malice, and Malice is played by the girl who plays Nadia in
Are we doing shadows?
yeah.
What We Do in the Shadows. We noticed how it, and she's clearly just playing Nadia as which I enjoy. I'm not mad about that, but you're like,
really
oh,
funny,
she's just
yeah.
using like she's not even changing the voice. It just is. It's so good. I like it, and I was like, more. And Tony's like, no, 2 episodes. I went,
I think they're gonna have like a Comic-Con thing for the final season of What We Do in the Shadows. Like,
Oh really?
oh, yay.
But the thing that kind of like took me out of the show, but like I fell down like this brain rabbit hole was Lex Luthor's character
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
because of his voice. Because in Harley Quinn it's been Giancarlo Esposito,
Yeah.
and Niall Gus from Breaking Bad, and it's like hello there, Harley. And then this one, he sounded different. And I was like, that's a different voice. And I remembered, like, oh, that's this guy, Lance Reddick,
Armstrong?
who was like in a bunch of TV shows like The Wire and stuff like that. He's very well known in his own way. However, he had just passed away. So it's like the voice of Lex Luthor that they replaced this guy with has passed away now. So it's like
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dang.
very strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they do like an in-show voice thing? Like,
I don't think
or they
they
just
mentioned it.
keep
They
going?
just keep going.
They
Yeah.
just keep
Okay.
going.
But is it jarring that it sounds that? I mean, yeah, I would assume.
I don't even remember it being like
Oh,
different.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I just, I feel like they could have gone with a voice actor who could do like, a quasi imitation,
yeah.
but instead they went with a very Hollywood actor who was doing his own voice.
I didn't even notice. Did you?
No, I didn't really notice.
I didn't. Maybe it's yeah.
They're not Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
True.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
probably why. But
He's gonna be in
oh yeah.
the Captain America.
Yeah, new.
He's gonna be Man with Gun.
Oh, Man with Gun.
Yeah, dude, he
Number
looks
2.
crazy as Man with Gun. Dude, in issue 15 of Man with Gun.
Yeah, he had the gun.
Yeah,
Whoa, no way.
that shit is crazy.
Usually they wait for the last 10 minutes of the movie for him to
Yeah,
have their
dude,
gun.
no, Marvel is so back.
Like put it in the trailer.
Yeah, I know they spoil the whole thing. Get the gun. All right.
I like that as his character arc.
Where's my gun?
Yeah.
Oh wait, here it is.
Yes, Gunny.
They show Color Man,
Um,
polka dot guy.
Polka Dot Man. Yeah, Polka Dot Man. yeah.
He's in it, and you're like, oh, I know you because it's a movie. I see you. And then there is cameos from Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. They are still like that whole thing is still there.
Are they doing cameo on the show?
Yeah.
That only in Smiling Friends.
Which we watched.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Smiley
Glimley.
Friends was great this season.
I
It was
agree.
awesome.
Yeah.
This season was really good.
First season was amazing, but this one,
This one top tier.
especially when they were in outer space.
The
doing
flat
all the
Earth
alien
thing?
jokes.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, the flat Earth thing was the greatest
Oh,
part.
I don't know how they can top that. I know that was in the dome. You're like, you see the
He's like, is that Earth?
Oh my god.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna throw up. Oh, we can't tell anyone about this.
this will change everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, so good.
I like the boss's wife episode. Too.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Claymation wife.
yeah, they do so many creative things this season. That
Yeah.
it's like every episode had at least one crazy animation, different style to it. It was like, wow.
I
Funny 'cause,
remember.
like, oh, go ahead. I was gonna say no. It's funny because like Gumball did that before,
Yeah.
so it's like the adult version of Gumball in a sense.
I like how you lost your shit when the guy came in and he was just going, oh,
It's so random.
lost it. And I'm like, oh my
They were
god.
just having a normal conversation, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
it's like, oh no, no,
Yeah, and he did the hands. I think he's been stuck in a loop.
As a guy on TikTok who imitates what's his face's voice. This is the
Whoa.
Alan.
Alan.
It's me,
I
Alan.
warned you when he flicks the
Yeah.
plug
Oh
across.
my God.
I warned you not to come here. Dirty water.
He's so funny. Yeah, even the Alan episode was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to play Burnouts.
I didn't know that blow up that doll that was in the corner was a reference to that really creepy YouTube video back in the day where and it's a robot.
Oh.
I didn't notice that until somebody brought it up on TikTok, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, I forgot that video exists to the point where I didn't even recognize what that was
Oh, that's funny.
until that episode. I was like, shit.
the homunculus episode.
Oh my god.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, with Joel Haver.
So that was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
I ought to knock your block off.
Oh my god.
When they start fighting, I was like, I can't because the animation is so
It
different.
was so funny.
So good.
I was so happy they gave Joel Haver a whole episode.
Yeah, that was good. That was so funny. You know, you could just impregnate a woman, right?
You know, like make love to her.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Was there the character? Is it Mr. Frog or whatever?
Oh, Mr. Frog.
Mr. Frog,
Running
I
the
know.
president.
Mr.
That
Frog.
was just so charming, but then he just like
And then Mr. Boss says he's going to assassinate the
Oh
president.
my god.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
that's a plot as old as time.
Yeah. Smiley Friends did it first.
Smiley Friends, which came out in 2024.
Did it first.
Came out first.
Yeah.
Did it first.
I like the other president, the other guy that they're helping out.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the
Big
guy with the
slob.
Shit
kids.
pants.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Oh man.
That'd be me as
Nostalgia critic in the friggin' show.
Oh my god, yes.
yeah.
Oh, that's
I
the best.
couldn't
That
believe
must have
it.
been a dream come true for them.
Yeah.
Because they love the nostalgia.
I don't know if anything tops that number one.
Oh man, yeah.
I went, no way.
Can I have a number?
Yeah, yeah.
And that was the actual guy, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's cool. It's like a culmination of internet culture and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I like it. I like it.
Now all they need is Hak to girl.
Yeah.
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 I'm sure
They should
could
have had
pull it.
that for Pim during that episode. If only she did it earlier.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's now like a billionaire.
Hello.
I just want to hook to.
Hooked. Yeah, they did it first. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
They spit on that
They
thing.
spit on that thing.
They did.
Speaking of internet culture, I showed you guys Digital Circus.
Yo,
Yeah.
I've been seeing like now they sell shirts at Hot Topic for Digital Circus. I was
That's
like,
crazy.
whoa.
Then when we went to that fair and geez, that town,
Yeah, yeah.
they had the little stuffed animals from Digital
Oh.
Circus.
They
It
did.
was
So
pretty
nuts.
wild. Yeah.
I was like, wow, but it really good show. I was like, why isn't there more?
I
It's
know.
independent, right?
That's it. Yeah.
I know why.
And
they
now
don't.
they're
I'm asking
rich as hell.
why they don't
Yeah.
have it. I know why, but theoretically, I want more.
Okay.
So you don't need to question it.
Oh man.
Wait.
He went
What did I
because they're still making it and they're independent. I go, I just said they were independent. Why don't they have more episodes?
Yeah.
Because it's good.
Dang.
It takes time to make. Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes a while. Yeah.
Are you trying to turn Tony into a sheeple?
Yep. Trying to turn him on to my question.
Sheeple.
It's different. It's a rhetorical question.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Or is it?
You're basically saying, I want more.
And
Yeah.
Tony goes, because they're independent. And I went, I want more. I know they're independent. You watch them on YouTube.
I was just following your question. I was just answering your question.
I'm railroading
I was
him.
trying to be helpful.
Oh, were you? I'm just railroading you like you do me.
Whoa!
I thought that's when you guys get home.
Oh my God! Yeah.
I'll bend down and let him railroad me in front of the camera.
Oh man!
At least it will make money.
Whoa!
OnlyFans,
True.
2025.
So
Ooh,
I
adult
like
tip.
that Gummy Goo was an NPC.
Oh my God! Mhm.
How that show made me feel. Like I want my husband to rail me while I watch it.
Wow.
Matt showed me this other show too.
Oh, Punch Forever.
Yeah, Punch
What is
Punch
that?
Forever.
It's like mock anime. It's real. I think it's pretty funny. We watched it together.
Yeah, it was great.
It was great.
I loved it.
Don't want to overhype it though. It sucked balls.
Okay.
But what it is, it's like
great in the
real-
worst way. You
If
think
you
it-
like Smiling Friends, I think you would like Punch
Yeah,
Forever.
no. I mean, I don't think we hyped up Smile. Even though we hyped it up, it was still like really
was so
enjoyable.
good.
And Digital Circus, I hyped it up, and you guys
Digital
enjoyed
Surface
it.
was good.
So I think
understand the hype.
Punch Punch
I'm mad at
Forever,
sooner.
It's
Yeah.
like Osomatsu meets Dragon Ball.
Oh.
but meets like that silly. Yeah, it's like old Dragon Ball.
Yes, really
But-
old.
but like with silly humor in it.
Yes.
So and it's very the dad.
Oh my God! Yeah, that whole thing in the second.
Oh my
episode.
Yeah.
Mm.
And there's like a Jason Voorhees character, and like
Mhm.
it's
It touches a
fun.
little bit of everything. I hope
find it.
it just popped up on my feed one night, and I was like, yeah.
So
I was
thanks to
like,
the YouTube algorithm?
yeah.
What,
Yeah.
Pinterest?
No, oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, you don't go on social media.
Yeah.
So,
On YouTube feed.
so it
I'll
was
use it on your MySpace.
yeah. So it popped up, and I was like, "Oh, this looks unique. I mean, I'll give it a shot." I was the worst case scenario. I'll fall asleep. So I put it on. I was like, "Oh man, this is really funny." But I did fall asleep, and I was like, "Alex, you gotta watch this because from what I saw, it was really funny."
I think the first
Amazing.
minute of it, like already, I was like, because we were watching a dub of it, so I thought that they had like tried to make it funnier than the actual show was. I was like, is this like in the actual show? He's like, yes. I'm like, oh, this is hilarious.
No, yeah, it's
Like
the
that-
actual
that's-
show.
It was great. It was
Because
so funny.
it's done by a person that I think was on Newgrounds or something like that in the past.
You know what they used to do? Only play animated.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because I went through their page because I was like, I got to see their other stuff. It was, yeah, they used to do like only play animations, but this got like millions and millions of views now. So
Wow.
But then there was people trying to stop it because the first episode was like a year old,
yeah,
and then the second episode was only fairly recent.
but I hope they keep going. It was really funny.
Oh man, yeah.
It's all the faces too.
Yeah, they have weird faces. The Dragon Ball thing is like they have demons trying to fight like people and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's crazy.
The lead character is Kid Goku.
Yes.
pretty much, but like a girl.
Especially when she rips off her shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
She's all ripped.
Oh my god. I actually like the second episode even more than the first one.
Really?
too.
Wow.
It was really
Both
funny.
are hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Images on
Yeah, it's so crazy.
And it's done like an old Japanese
Yes.
VHS.
Oh, wow.
It's like made like
have
someone
little
recorded it
commercials,
on
yeah.
VHS.
Oh,
It's like really short bursts. Yeah, it's really enjoyable. I'm happy about it.
Very cool. Good rec.
oh man.
So another independent person, right?
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I hope they get.
Independent is the future.
Yeah.
Because
Thanks, networks. You're stinking it up.
Yeah, and thanks networks for picking up the indie stuff like Has Been Hotel.
thank you, Prime. Let's say, thank you, Prime.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Prime.
you, Prime.
As you guys know, this podcast is hosted exclusively on Prime Video.
Yep. Thanks for picking us up,
Amazon
Prime
service.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I watched the show Three Body Problem. Has anyone seen that?
Oh, we watched the first episode.
I don't remember much of it.
Yep.
What is it? What is it about?
It's Game of Thrones, but space and aliens.
Game of Thrones, but Space and Aliens?
It's the show that the Game of Thrones writers,
Yes.
the ones who did really, really good stuff until they didn't at the end,
Okay.
are doing now. And they want to reassure you that this is like they're adapting 3 books into 3 seasons so they'll put they're all into it. And
Do you trust it?
I trust it, but it's just a matter of like I don't know if it's supposedly it's a very popular sci-fi series. It's a Chinese book in origin, like a Chinese sci-fi book from the I think early 2000s that they're adapting.
Interesting.
And my honest take, because I do think it's worth watching. I talked to Matt about it. It's like I think that it's worth your time. I think it's an enjoyable watch, but there's also no rush because these shows are only like 8 episodes long and it takes them like 2-3 years to make. So it's like you could literally get to this in a year and it's fine. I'm not like you gotta watch this now. But it's like I don't know. Either the show will get better or it won't. The basic plot is due to something that happened like I don't know, it was like the 1960s, like in China. Basically this woman through their development and technology of like sending messages out into space gets in communication with some alien civilization and essentially their world is dying. They're looking for a new planet, and she's her character is like went through a lot of hardships with like the Chinese government killing her family, and then she basically was like says to them, come here, like we can't even help ourselves. And that's the plot in motion in the modern times. The show takes place I think the books were exclusively like in China. This story Americanizes it a bit, so it's like these people that are developing all these new technologies and stuff like that. But the thing that makes the show interesting and out there is the VR goggles. It's get this, there's like VR, but it's of course much more realistic. Right. It has the same special effects CGI as the actual show in like a boat crash is. Like I'm like, is this the VR? Is this real? Because it looks fake. But anyways, I digress. So it's a matter of like aliens are coming.
Okay.
In 400 years.
Oh, so you have some time.
Yeah. You got time. Winter is coming.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
What?
Dang.
And the show does enough like interesting things where like strange things keep happening. There's actors from Game of Thrones in this show.
Makes sense. One
of them is like, even though it takes place in modern times, he talks the exact same way as his character in Game of Thrones. Remember the Grand Sparrow guy who was like, "My lord." He's like, they come up somehow with this technology where they could talk to these guys hundreds of light years away, like immediately, like it's like a Zoom call or something like that, like a phone call. So he's like talking directly to them, and he's like referring to this person as the alien as my lord, and it's like, what show is he on? He's the same character. But it's pretty cool. But I think it's enjoyable. I found that, I don't know if you liked the first episode or not. I thought the first episode kind of was just like, it intrigued me. I'm very impatient with shows, so it's like if the first episode was dull to me, I wouldn't have kept watching it. But I thought like, oh, it's doing something interesting from the get-go. It does that character in the whatever decade, 1950s, 60s China, and see the hardships that happen to her. I'm like, whoa, this show's like jumping right into some dark stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah, then it does like present day detective-y stuff, and yeah.
The modern day characters are kind of like a mishmash to me. I think like some of them are interesting and seem to have depth, and a couple seem fairly shallow. And I think they're just like, wait till season 2. We're going to give them more for them to do. Where I'm just like, well, I really hope there's at least a 200-year time skip in there.
I think when we were watching it, our only thing was like, who's this show following? Because we're like,
it bounced all over the place.
There was so much of that like old China stuff, and then it went to like new people for like a few scenes, and then new people again at a bar.
Yep.
And then we're like, who are we supposed to like care for? Who's the character? Like, who's the central part?
Is it all of them?
Well, I think maybe like halfway through the season they stopped doing those flashbacks. It's just all focused in modern times. watch season 2, they go straight back to it.
Oh my god!
All flashbacks.
It's something. Yeah, it's like Arrow. Oops, all flashbacks and but yeah, no. Halfway through, it's just focused on the modern American characters. It's basically like the gang of scientists. They all are like this very highly educated. All went to their Ivy League schools, but they're incredibly diverse people. You have one person. They're all American, but from like every culture, because it's like a college, like campus image type of group of people. All so intelligent, so capable. One's dying of cancer. Everything though, you need. If you didn't have that, then it's not inclusive enough.
That is true.
And he's British. And
British cancer, I hear, is the worst.
And just as you're beginning to think like, this is like, why is he here? Just to make us feel depressed? They do something very interesting with that character right at the end of the season, in like some desperate attempts of very out there sci-fi thing. I don't know if I want to say it, because you'd probably be like, what the fuck? It'll sound so stupid if I say it out loud.
He died and went to the aliens?
I don't. Do you want me? I don't know.
Yes.
Spoiler
I really
alert.
want to hear it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's going to sound silly.
Oh, 100%.
I won't elaborate on like how well it may or may not.
The results of it.
Yeah, the results of it. But basically, they say that it's like the fastest they could shoot someone into space to get to these aliens would be basically, with the current Earth technology, is to they shoot them up in the rocket, whatever fancy, however it is, but then like whatever distance behind them, they set off a nuclear bomb, and it propels, and they have to do that like 300 times. So it keeps like shooting faster and faster and faster. It's like it keeps catapulting faster and faster until it's, I think, could travel like 1% light speed, and that was their goal.
So there's a body in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Just rips off.
He's just being propelled by he's not awake. He's in a state of
Cryogenesis.
Yeah.
not even.
Good, he won't feel his death.
The show does some very the show does some very out there things where like, sure, you could do that, why not? Like, it's like, we did this to a monkey, therefore we could do it to a human. I'm like, that is complete sci-fi nonsense, but sure, I'm in for the ride. Like, I don't care about like the logistics. I just want to see if like the Earthlings get stomped or not.
In 400 years.
Yeah. And you know what? Season 1, it's like, even though like even though the aliens are very far away, the you know, like, it goes to like being like intriguing to being like, oh no, like becomes much more ominous, like they, like, as the Earthlings, as the aliens learn more about the Earthlings, they become less and less trusting of them. And it's like, oh shit. And there's different sides taken in the, you know, like amongst the Earthlings, you know, like I don't know, it's like there's the ones that are like the true believers in the end, like the guy calls them my lord. And I don't know, I probably talked about it enough. I think it's an enjoyable show, but I do think it kind of loses a little bit of steam in the second half of the season.
How many water bottles and Starbucks cups are there?
17.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Modern day, there can be Starbucks.
There's gotta be. What if there's like future drinks?
Oh my god.
Like there's Prime in there. Even though that's present too.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
No, I'm like the Game of Thrones, where it's like, I could write Michael Jordan in a script now. Like, I could reference modern things. But I think, you know, they could have had Daenerys Targaryen be like, you are the Michael Jordan of the Night's Watch.
That would have been awesome. Why didn't they do that?
Yeah, much
Give some
better.
jerseys.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Dunks on the Nike.
I want that.
The Castle Rock Dragon.
You got their logo. Like,
We, the most non-basketball people, start making jerseys.
they all got numbers.
Oh my god, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. What else you guys got?
So, anybody else watch X?
Twitter.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. So
We watched Pearl.
we watched
That's
Pearl.
right.
So
Back to back.
no,
No.
so we watched X a while ago,
Yeah.
and we were like,
Out of order.
no, that's the order it was
That's
released.
the correct order.
X
It was
Pearl,
released
and
X
then
then Pearl. Yeah.
Maxine.
Now
I
Maxine.
finally remember the name.
Vaccine.
Yeah. So yeah, I was like, we gotta watch Maxine, and every time Matt's like, what the fuck is that? I was like, it's Matt. We just watched. He's like, I don't know what that is.
I thought we were
I don't
watching an
know
X
you.
video. I ain't know.
Yeah. So, so HBO Maxine, what is this? Yeah. So we didn't really like X.
Okay.
Because we're like, it's like
It
a
was
weird.
weird.
Even Mark
Yeah.
hated it because I remember Mark was over. He stayed to the end, and we're like, that was not like great. I don't know what the hype is.
Yeah.
Pre or post Reddit?
Reddit existed.
No, pre or post looking at what people sent on Reddit.
Oh.
During.
Yeah, I guess during. Yeah. Thank
He's
you.
like, okay, next scene.
Okay,
Okay, I can read a little further.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie's gonna suck.
Yeah. I forecast this movie sucking.
So then we watched Pearl. I don't know how we got to it. We're just like, eh.
I think it was like a consensus kind of thing. It's like, well, maybe this one might be a little bit better.
I know why. We watched the trailer for Maxine.
Oh, and it looked really interesting.
And,
yeah.
and the trailer looked really good. So we're like, wait, how the hell did they get from
Yes.
this to that? So like, all right, let's. Then we watched the trailer for Pearl, and we're like, okay, let's watch Pearl. And it was actually, I enjoyed it.
Right, yeah,
I
it was
heard
pretty
Pearl
good.
is like
Thumbs up.
pretty good. I heard it was good.
Definitely better
for
than
them,
X.
for A2 whatever.
A24.
It's hit or miss with A2.
X, I felt like this was an alright slash. It was weird though.
I feel
Yeah.
like you
Very
have to have
bizarre.
that to be able to.
But then, like, I feel like the other one was more of like a Texas Chainsaw kind of vibe or something like that, but with a nuance of like Alice in
Somebody going
Wonderland
Yeah, and
it's somebody going crazy. That's
Yeah.
what
And it's like
she's
a-
losing it.
or Psycho or something.
a little more of
something
a
wild.
thriller.
Yeah,
It's
big
like-
time.
Where the other one is a slasher, but it's
I
a
wonder if
slasher
you
where the
watch
bad
it.
guys are just old people.
Yes.
I wonder
Oh.
if you watch it.
Well,
in
it's our
opposite
current
order.
election.
Yeah.
I wonder if you watch it in opposite order, in timeline order.
I think that would just make X suck more.
Okay.
I think so.
Because I'm trying to think.
I could just watch this
now the
movie without
Maxine,
seeing
so
X.
it's
Yeah,
That's cool.
I think I told people that too because
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, look, you don't really need to watch.
No. Mm-mm.
It sounds intriguing. And I look at the pictures. I see how it's kind of like shot like an older movie.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's weird. I haven't never seen any of them, so I'm just guessing here. That it's almost like Pearl is the same as Maxine. Like she wants to be famous.
Well, same actress.
Yeah, and it is the same. I think that's a message
And then
across
the
that it's like
X-
people chasing fame.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, because like in Pearl, she's very much chasing it. In X, they're making the porno and they're very much chasing it.
Big time.
And then Maxine is like, okay, now like,
It always leads
It's
to
so-
somebody's downfall. I think
Yeah.
it's like selling your soul kind of thing.
yeah,
I think it's so cool to have the same actress play the before and then that woman be an older woman and after, so that woman feels like that's her and like
yeah. Well, I think the thing is like X felt like a B-rated
Oh yeah, big
slasher
time.
movie, and then this just felt like a movie. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
this felt like a movie theater movie.
Wow.
I think like setting your expectations low.
Oh, yeah.
X is good. You'd probably enjoy it a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we went in with too high of an expectation, and we were like,
You
"This is
should
all
have
right."
been in that movie with Pearl. You should have
That's how we did, I think. But then once we saw the trailer, it's like, all right, well, this looks promising.
X was like a disappointment for us to the point where we didn't want to watch Pearl until now.
I didn't even buy it. I
Yeah.
bought X. I was like, oh man, we got X.
Because I think when we were watching X, Pearl was in theaters. Or at least released. Because I remember us being like, there's already another one? Why? What are you talking about? So yeah, okay, well. The only thing you really need to know about X is that the old people from X is the people in
the young
Pearl.
people in
Yep.
Pearl.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's it.
So they're
Gotcha.
like the old guys trying to protect the wife who is the crazy girl in the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him.
That's it.
I've seen clips of Pearl where like he comes home and he's like,
Yeah.
and now he has to deal with this from being in the war to this, and you're like, oh god, okay. I get it though. I get it.
I'm looking at the cast. How's David Cornswet, or whatever you pronounce his name?
I didn't realize he was there.
AKA the upcoming DCU Superman.
What?
Who'd he play?
Oh, he played the
Man with
guy.
mustache?
The guy with the hat who she like wants
Oh,
to.
was that the film
Oh, the
guy?
film guy?
The film
That
guy.
guy was cool. I thought he
Yeah,
was going to
he-
be the one that carried over it to the other movie.
Yeah, me
He
too.
was
I
weird.
did like him.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that was the same guy.
Mm.
That's a good sign
I've
for
seen
Superman.
clips of Pearl, so I know like the general.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yes.
him.
Oh wow!
What a charming man.
Yeah, he did a good job. He was charming.
Be a great Superman.
I didn't say that.
He would make a great Superman.
For sure, is writable.
It sure was a good character.
He's writable, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right,
For sure
me.
writable.
Right.
Yeah,
Save
from
Horse,
Lion, the
Ride a
Witch, and the
Cowboy?
Witch.
Oh, I thought he said
No?
that.
Yep, save a horse,
As
ride a
that-
cowboy.
Oh, man.
Horse ride a cowboy.
Mm.
He'd be a good cowboy to ride.
Oh, yeah.
Yeehaw.
Got a saddle on my back.
Horse up in my ass.
Probably should be the opposite way.
Gonna pony play all day. And all night.
Pony play all day. And
Oh, you saw Late Night with the Devil.
I did. I liked it. I liked it. I know. It's a weird take, but I enjoyed
Isn't
it.
that how that's consistent
They
with like
usually have-
when we talk about things and we talk it potentially a little down on it, then someone else watches it like, hey, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah,
I think it's a different experience watching it in like movie theaters and watching it at home.
I get that too.
I think I would have enjoyed it in the theaters.
I don't. It felt like it should have been enjoyed on a TV because it was meant for like a TV.
An
talk
old
show.
tube TV.
Yeah.
Like an old tube TV.
Yeah.
I'm curious how it would translate. there.
Because I watched it lights out, late night, and on a TV, and it was
should be watched. Like,
it was
I feel
cool. I liked it. I thought it was a neat thing. I like that the ending is also like interpretable. You could be like, okay, wait, well, like,
What exactly
Yeah,
happened?
yeah,
what happened? Did the all get hypnotized?
yeah, like was it all
Mesmerized?
fake in the first place? Did he kill everybody on the set? Because you don't see it in the video, and when the hypnotist thing happens, like it looks like, oh, nothing really happened. So what's the interpretation? Because at the end, that girl's dead, and he's next to them, and
standing.
yeah, he's the one
Yeah.
standing there all around. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he killed everybody.
It's crazy. You think somebody would have been able to stop him, though.
Yeah,
Unless he was possessed by the devil.
I think that's like the implication, no?
the devil. He's the
yeah.
late night talk show.
And he goes through all that whole thing,
late
and
night
Yeah.
with Conan O'Brien. Late night with, think about it. He is late night with the devil. That means
yeah,
he was the devil. He was part of that
the cult, and
cult
everything.
Yeah.
in the woods.
That's
Yeah,
how he became famous, right? But then that's what also what gave the wife the cancer, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it said that him doing that, getting success has consequences.
Yeah, and then he has to go through himself and in his own weird, tormented way, have to kill his own wife to get out of that weird delusion thing. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. The start is like a slow burn a little bit, but it's also
It's
like a talk show, so it's also at the same time it's fine.
Yeah,
And it's cool that like in between the talk show parts, they're doing like the backstage stuff and like,
behind the scenes. Kind
all right, we gotta get back on set.
Yeah.
I liked it when the guy died, and he's like, "What? Can't tell anybody about this."
Yeah.
Yeah, throw him in the truck, send them home.
I feel bad for the co-host. He was like, I don't want to do this.
They were so mean to him.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'm gonna hypnotize everyone. The fucking person said it. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. He's like, everyone, what do you think of that loser? Yeah,
It's like, oh my god.
yeah. And roll the camera. And the idea is like the footage isn't even. We were also hypnotized.
Yeah.
Like as a viewer, you were hypnotized, and that's why you saw that as well.
Yeah.
Is the implication?
Yeah.
Because later on, when they roll back the tape, it's not.
see it.
We don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought it was neat. I thought it was cool.
That was really cool. I think it's neat. It was a different concept than other horror movies go for.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Shooting a shot.
Deserves its kudos for sure.
I also heard that new movie came out. That's
Which
like,
one? Long legs.
Oh,
Long Legs.
I want to
watch
see
it.
that.
I wanna
I've
watch
heard
that.
Long Legs is. I've heard hit or miss things about
Really?
Long Legs. I've heard it's a really good movie, but the ending falls short.
I want
That's
to
what I've
keep my expectations low.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's getting all of these from the commercials and
Yeah, it's getting
trailers. It's
all
getting the
these-
rave reviews.
People said don't walk
But-
in saying it's as good as The Shining. They had a commercial saying it's
That's
I heard
bold,
Silence of
bro.
the Lambs. Silence
not
of the Lambs.
Lambs, and people said don't go and walking like it's
Interesting.
Silence of the Lambs because it's not the same level. as Silence of the Lambs.
I heard
And
it's
that has a cult following.
Yeah, how are you gonna say something based on like a cult classic now?
Like you can't.
You
Fucking-
read the stuff about like how like Nicolas Cage was method or something the entire time on set.
wow.
But
No.
but I think he only like I think they saved the scenes that he shared with this poor actress till the very very end.
Yeah.
And
Rip Shelley
there was
Duvall.
the commercial where like this is this actress's actual heartbeat when she sees Nicolas Cage's lungs for the first time.
I feel bad
it
for
got
her.
up to 179
They really-
beats per minute. Because like she's about to meet Nicolas Cage, like my heart would race too if I was about to meet Nicolas Cage.
I feel
so
bad
I was
for
like,
her.
okay, but
R.I.P. Shelley Duvall.
Yeah.
She died
but
this
apparently,
week.
whatever his character is, he like he was method and like did it. But I don't know how many scenes they had, but apparently once they were done, he dropped the method like that. He was like, whatever dressed as whatever his character's gonna look like. He's like, I'm a really big fan of yours. So I'm like, I loved you in this whatever movie.
Wow, that's
So
awesome.
I was reading that into it.
That's super.
It was very funny.
They tortured, like in that the Shining movie, they tortured like Shelley Duvall, like the director, to the point where she didn't act after that, and she became crazy. Like she had mental issues after that because they would like. If you watch videos, there's behind the scene videos of him like screaming and yelling like in her face, like
Dang.
That's crazy.
just
Stanley Kubrick.
because he wanted her to be like that, like nervous wreck that she was supposed to be. So he was like, if I treat her like the way that this other character is,
The director's method.
I
Can't
don't
just
know.
let the girl act. Yeah.
All I know is I heard that Stephen King didn't like it because it was the original book was supposed to be about his alcoholism
Yeah.
and his monsters that he was battling, and that the whole place was supposed to burn down at the end. Like it was supposed to be the whole place.
He didn't like
So
it because
it
the
was-
Stanley Kubrick version was way better.
No, he said
because he released his
he
own
didn't like
version.
it.
Yeah.
He didn't like it because people said it was a reflection that he was just a bad. Like it was supposed to be a reflection of he was an alcoholic. He got better. Like he loved his family, but he had issues. Like that was almost like a reflection. I think I sent you the video where it said he was just a bad person, and that he didn't want to look at like that he would just never become clean, and just like it was a reflection of him. So you know what I mean? Like if the guy's just a bad guy and he beats his wife and stuff, which apparently didn't happen in the book. He beats his wife and stuff. He's just a bad person, and he goes, "It's like calling me a bad person." You know, I don't know.
It's interesting.
Personally,
I don't know. I never got the
he was
vibe
supposed
that
to
he beat
die
him.
in the boiler room.
No, he just started to suck when he started losing his mind.
Oh yeah, after
No,
he
he
met
beat
Lloyd.
his wife.
Yeah.
He beat his wife. They said he dislocated his son's, like when they were having that conversation in the beginning. It said he dislocated his son's arm
Oh,
because he pulled him so hard.
Wow, I never
When
caught
he was
that in the
drunk.
movie.
Yeah, it was in the very beginning in that office.
yeah. When they're
They
having the
talked
talk
about
before
how
they even go.
When he was drunk, he would get like a little bit violent towards their son and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I mean, Homer. We live in the age where Homer Simpson strangled his kid every day, every
Yes.
episode.
Yeah.
Fucking every day.
So
You're
we were
like,
probably
"This
just
is
like, yeah,
normal.
that's a normal thing.
This is normal.
Yeah.
It's a normal thing.
But yeah, I want to watch Long Legs. I'm very interested.
Me too. Speaking
Looks
of
cool.
movies.
An alien Romulus.
Yeah, when's that coming out?
The 16th, I think.
Of August?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we gotta watch that.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
And Deadpool.
That we
Yeah,
got
yeah,
tickets.
yeah. We were
tickets
prepared
were
for
good.
it.
And same for
Got tickets to Dead Poop and Pulver.
oh yeah, dude, Dead.
I haven't got my shirt
And
yet.
Poonverine.
Tony got his shirt, and I got my shirt.
Dead
Yeah.
Poon and Poonverine.
Yeah.
I got a dog pool shirt, and then
Wow,
that's cool.
Ooh, gonna get the dog pool popcorn bucket.
I would. I have the mouth full.
Yeah.
It's a dog's butt. You just
I also saw a
Stupid.
picture
They
of
were
the
out there.
popcorn for the alien.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you
that
see that?
alien's head.
It's alien's head.
Dang.
These popcorn buckets are getting crazy.
I want to get the alien head popcorn.
Yeah,
Tony
they're like,
was
fuck these tickets. Everyone's using them. The Regal Pass and the AMC Pass.
Why isn't it like an alien's vagina if it's trying to compete with Dune? Like, come on.
Well, now you're gonna have the alien head and the Dune vagina.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah, man, that is. I mean, I guess the alien's head is a giant penis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Well, the director specifically, Ridley Scott, specifically said
He
that.
formed it after his own penis. He's like, yes, you're
Yeah.
going to be an excellent alien.
You're gonna need model it after this.
I'd like it if his penis just spits out another penis to pee.
That's the foreskin coming down.
There was an interview where he said that they were shaped like penises. So he said, yeah, so I could say fuck Hollywood.
Wow.
And then Predator made the vagina mouth.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
And the Predator's like, I'll be fucked by Hollywood.
Yeah. Take me, daddy. We're watching A Quiet Place Day 1. If you guys want to come too, it's at 1:30 Farmingdale. But yeah,
Today we
Yeah.
can't because we got all the house stuff.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
things, bro. I
all
gotta
day.
pick up a BJ's order.
Oh,
BJ's order.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get picked.
I practice my mime work.
Yeah. But we watched the second one recently. A Quiet Place.
how was that?
That
one?
just confused me because everybody's barefoot except
so quiet.
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like,
not-
so
he's not barefoot.
you don't have to be barefoot to survive this whole time? Yeah, he was wearing boots the whole time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't they make noise?
I think he just didn't want to show his feet.
Oh, maybe, but
then-
it's like, wear shoes that if you're
Yeah.
gonna survive. I don't know.
Yeah, I liked it.
Didn't that kid step into? Well, I guess a bear trap is gonna mess you up anyway.
Yeah, I don't think a boot is gonna.
it might soften them. What
this won't make any noise.
if everybody just wore really large like casts?
Yeah, that would have helped.
How did they get the baby to stop crying?
They put it in a coffin, pretty much, actually.
Oh, really?
and then oxygenated it.
Yep.
Oh,
And then, that stupid fucking kid.
Which one?
The baby's like dying,
curly
and
hair kid?
he's been in like this tube for 5 seconds, and he's like,
Oh!
I need this baby's oxygen.
Yeah,
and he
oh my
starts
God.
huffing the baby's oxygen. I'm like, that
that
kid's
was-
a dumbass asshole.
That's a little dumb because that thing was pretty roomy, so there should have been a good amount of oxygen.
Yeah, and he's
there
breathing
to
like
not
this.
run out. Yeah.
he's taking up all the oxygen.
Yeah.
He's like SpongeBob.
He's like, well, why am I dying?
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck that kid, dude. It was such a dumb. When I saw him take it off the baby, I was like, you piece of shit. And it's his brother.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
baby bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, and the baby wasn't crying with it. You couldn't hear the crying with the oxygen on.
No.
So just fucking
That's the
oxygen the shit out
best
of the
baby
baby.
mask ever.
Yeah.
Shush, shush. Put this
Because the baby could breathe. Eat up all that oxygen. But yeah.
They're lucky
I-
they didn't get just a crier as a baby.
I just think it's crazy that all the monsters do is slap you.
That is true.
What? That's what
They
happened?
just
No, yeah,
slap
they don't
you.
eat you or kill you.
Yeah.
They slap
They
you.
go, That's it.
They actually. Yeah, yeah.
That's literally what the monsters
They don't
do.
eat you. They just fucking
They
beat the
come
shit out of you.
in, they give you a hard slap against the wall, and then you die, apparently. And then they go,
Yeah. They play with you like a cat toy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You're like, that's it.
I thought what happened in part one. Then they like grab him and just run off with him. Like, oh, I guess they're dead.
Yeah, he like swoops him down like a hawk.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then you go, whoa! And the first one, the thing is that they don't really show the monsters as much. This one, they're all over
Yeah,
the fucking
they're-
place. They're everywhere.
They're selling toys in them now.
Hello and welcome to the fireplace.
Yeah.
they finally picked up the perfect combination of Stranger Things meets a larger Stranger Things.
Yeah.
What?
And it's the Stranger Thing monster, except bigger.
Yeah, and more like that.
Yeah.
So
Had
it
a
had
bat,
flower
I
feet?
guess. It had like bat arms. Yeah, it was a Demogorgon with like a bat.
It did look
body.
like a Demogorgon, yeah, for sure. But what's cool, I like they show like how it sets off in action, like with that family specifically, like how they get toward the thing, and then they're like, all right, hope you like that flashback because the rest of the movie's after the first one.
Yep.
Oh. All right.
I fell asleep during the whole first one, except for maybe like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I watched the whole thing while you were asleep again, even though I've
And then
seen
you
it
were
before.
blowing raspberries on my belly.
I did, yeah.
Oh.
And he,
Unrelated to the
That
movie,
I
but-
don't remember either. And then you told me, you're like, do you remember me blowing raspberries on your
talking.
belly? And I was like, no.
he was talking and joking around with us. I thought he was definitely conscious. but
No.
it's so funny. Yeah.
Wow.
I just remember speaking sign language.
Yeah.
These movies are directed by Jim from The Office, right?
Yeah.
Who also
And his
directed the movie that you talked about. We didn't get a chance to talk about our last episode. What's it called again? It or not it? Them? If?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Wow.
So does it feel like the same?
No.
Same exact move.
No, the If just has the same song the whole movie.
Oh my God, yes, that is right. That song it was burned into my brain for like a week,
Fucking movie.
and then I forgot it.
You want to play it? Sure.
Oh,
Thank God. Sure.
It was real.
I
Song is hilarious.
Yeah.
It lived rent free for a while because it was a meme.
yeah, we were singing it all the time.
Yeah.
I put it on my. Let's.
Or something.
Yeah.
it's like, what is it? Got Ryan Reynolds. Who else is it? Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is amazing. He can do anything.
Those notes. Do. That's the whole fucking. Just like the new Batman movie was. Bump,
Yeah.
bump, 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 bump.
Yeah, it was like elephant farts. The soundtrack.
Yeah,
that became a little more whimsy.
yeah,
Yeah.
And this one, they use it in like the emotional moment, at like halfway
Which
through
is the
movie.
entire movie.
Yeah.
The entire movie was an emotional
Halfway
moment.
through the movie, they use it as like a big emotional moment, like do,
It's
and
so
then
overused
no,
that
then the
part.
rest of the movie
Yeah,
is
it's
the
just
only
that.
song.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the intro song. It's in between scene song. It's the ending song.
Oh, man.
It's like
Emotional.
yeah,
It would be Zack Snyder's Justice League if every single scene, even if it's like Superman goes,
Wow. Oh my God, yeah.
yeah, it was crazy. That was a cute movie though.
It was a really good movie.
And AJ liked it too, which was fun because it was like the first like live action movie AJ had like seen in theaters. So it was cool that he was able to enjoy it. It was
Wait
silly,
until
whimsical.
Sonic.
That's true.
Yeah, Sonic 3.
Yeah,
That'd be his favorite.
yeah. I agree.
December.
Oh, man.
Do you remember Sonic 3's this December?
Bro. Dang, it's coming out December?
Yeah, and we still haven't even seen a trailer.
Dang.
Yeah.
that's true, yeah.
I barely know.
I heard San Diego Comic-Con is this week. I heard they're gonna do. We're
gonna
gonna
do
get
the drop.
trailers.
I heard it was supposed to come out July, the trailer, yeah.
Yeah, I heard
Christine
we're gonna get
Chan's just
trailers.
doing the trailer. They're never gonna show my favorite character.
There's so much TV right now, it's ridiculous. Because every time I like look back at the internet, like, oh, this show's out now, this show's out now. Like,
I wish I would spread it out so like during the winter we'd have things to watch. Like
That's
they're like
true.
during the summer, and I'm like I don't want to be inside all day.
well, I
Oh
mean,
my
the
God.
rate it's gonna take me, maybe I'll just be like, yeah, this came out in July, but getting to it now, like there's half a season of the last season of Cobra Kai out now.
dang.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yep. The boys is just finishing up, but like a lot of people haven't gotten to that yet.
Yeah, yeah, we got two.
We watched like 2 episodes. of the
2
Boys.
episodes. Yeah.
Oh, same.
Futurama comes back by the end of the month.
Oh, man, already?
Woo!
We were saying Cobra Kai tonight. Watch Cobra Kai tonight.
Dang. I'm gonna be in City for you.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, by playing a concert.
Oh, sick.
Nice.
The Matt and the Maddettes.
Oh,
Oh, Matt and Maddettes.
nice.
Seen a baseball game?
Yeah.
Very ominous.
No, Blink-182.
Oh, that's tonight?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's the Blink concert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sunday they couldn't have. Saturday. They're Blink-182.
That's why we want a 5K with Travis Barker and give him $70 to do it. He's got to do something before the show. Might as well make a buck
Oh, you're right. You're right.
for his vegan healthcare brand.
Wait, he's got a vegan healthcare brand?
Oh, yeah. Barker. I just met her.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
I barely know her. Barker.
Is it just like dog nutritious food? Like Rachel Ray?
It's like,
Yeah, Rachel Ray
it's
Dillon.
like CBD and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah. Just, so he could fund his let me keep banging the Kardashian foundation.
Why doesn't he have like a competing candle?
Yeah,
It smells like my
too,
wiener.
right?
Well,
They just
Ethan
had a
Klein
kid
has the
too.
butthole.
Yeah.
That's true.
Rocky
dang.
Balboa Barker.
Barker or something.
Just smells like
They had a
tattooing
kid.
and skin.
Yeah,
The
Rocky.
Kardashian and
The
Travis
dog from
Barker.
Paw Patrol?
No, we're talking about Travis Barker just had another kid.
It's going to be really awkward when he watches Paw Patrol.
Just
God.
it was like 3 or 4 months ago, but with
Isn't that why he flew back on the plane? He's like,
yeah, I'm gonna go see my 18th kid.
Wow. 18th kid.
Yeah.
He's got 3. I mean, it's
It's a lot for
one with a Kardashian, the other 2 not.
Yeah.
that's
but-
more than the amount of hands I have.
yeah.
Everything's perspective, Kyle.
The man survived a plane crash. He could do whatever he wants
He
if
can.
it's as long as it's not violent.
Yeah.
Unless it's to a drum set. He can beat the shit out of a drum set.
That is true.
But if he wants to charge $70 for people to run a 5K with him, fine. If he wants to, impregnate a Kardashian, go at it. So
Let it
yeah,
save the money.
it's consensual. It's all good.
Consent.
Unless
Sure,
Stella
sure.
sneezes, you can do that.
What Blink song are you looking forward to playing the most?
All the small things.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna play that. That's too obscure.
I want them
too
to play
mainstream.
the song
Adam song?
F a Dog.
Yeah, I. Yes.
The entire time.
What
I
if Tom
just-
DeLonge messes up though, and he pulls the same thing as Tenacious D? He's like, "Yeah, I hope they don't miss next time."
Then we leave.
Yes, bullets useless.
Oh my god. That would be crazy. If he said that, I'd be like,
If he
Just
does,
that expression
well-
the whole time.
well,
Please
there-
video for me if he does.
never, there won't be anywhere Blink-182 then. Yeah. I'd be like, well, looks like they're gone again.
Yeah, I would rush to the merch stand and be like,
Yeah.
what can I sell?
Yeah, that bullet was useless. Please don't miss next time.
Oh my god.
Play Angels and Airwaves. I think that was the other band, right?
Yeah, that's Tom
Play
DeLonge's
Angels
other
and
band.
Airwaves.
And Boxcar Racer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one spoiler I saw before I'd unsubscribe from all the accounts that
Uh-oh.
would normally I'd learn stuff because they're just like they added this to their set. So ahead of the tour I unfollowed them, but actually no, it wasn't even ahead enough because the tour was gonna start in a week, but then that Blink-182 Italia account, which is great if you want to know stuff, but if you don't want to know stuff, it's not great. It's just you'll never guess what they are rehearsing, and then one snuck through the algorithm after the tour started, and they did something pretty interesting. I don't know if it was just a one-off or if it's gonna be if it's in every set list, but I'm like, that's interesting if they're actually doing it.
Hips Don't Lie by Shakira.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You like spoilers, so do you want to know?
Yes.
It was I think a medley mashup of When Your Heart Stops Beating and There Is.
Whoa.
So it's them dropping their egos and playing their
That's really fucking cool.
side project songs.
That's crazy.
I mean, their last tour, they played 2 songs from when Tom wasn't even in the band. They played 2 songs off that California album.
and Tom was like, I think I remember the words.
I mean, he killed it. He did great.
Yeah, because he kind of remembered the words.
He wasn't in the band when the songs were made, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Just kidding.
I still haven't seen them with Tom.
Dang. What?
We'll sneak you in.
I've got a roomy butt.
Let me pull me in that roomy.
Okay.
One of my
I got a roomy butt.
for some reason,
Just offering.
it was something that used to be on my bucket list, but isn't anymore. I think if I was just fuck it, I don't care. You could totally pole vault into City Field if you wanted to. So yeah, that's how I'd get you it.
Whoa.
Well,
That'd
the
be
master
sick.
pole vaults
I
in
can
between now and
say-
then.
Yeah, let's do
I've
it.
never seen Blink-182 live. Out of all the other, I've never seen. I've seen My
Damn, that's
Chemical
awesome.
Romance. I've seen Linkin Park. I've seen the works.
Yeah.
I've seen the works, and
The-
I've never seen
yeah.
Linkin Park. And not Linkin Park. I've never seen Blink-182.
Where they were with Pete Wentz, the rabbit.
Peter.
Yeah.
Why
Peter
Tail?
Pan.
Yeah.
Nope.
Wow, dang.
That's why I went to the Angels and Airwaves with you guys, because
Mm.
I hadn't seen them together.
And then we had our best friend.
Yeah, my new Gianna.
Yep.
Oh. Who's here right now?
Yeah.
Upstairs right now.
Yeah.
Adriana.
Okay. So how's the world in the land of the optimism lately? Because I think
Good.
it's good. Oh, okay.
I
Because
had-
in this world of getting shot in the ear and
Sarcasm.
Uh,
It's okay.
so good.
Oh my god.
It's okay. It's just okay. All right.
Can you read it all in that voice?
No.
That dude, no, that.
I won't have a voice tomorrow. Full time. Okay. So
I'll just interpret it. That
did
way.
you know
Oh my god.
the giraffes are 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning than people?
oh.
30 times.
That's
30
up, I
times.
feel.
There are only 5 well-documented fatal lightning strikes on giraffes between 1996 and 2010. But due to the population of the species being just 140,000 during this time, it makes it about 0.003 lightning deaths per 1,000 giraffes each year. This is 30 times the equivalent fatality rate for us.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy
terrible.
shit, that's crazy.
That's
And I have more. I have double the facts today.
Whoa.
very optimistic.
That's so cool.
There is a time difference between us and smaller animals. I'll read it. I'll read it. To smaller animals, the world around them moves more slowly.
Wow.
That's
us.
cool. I always hoped that was true, especially like from dogs' perspectives.
Yeah.
Fuck you, tall
Salamanders,
people.
Lizards, for example. Salamanders and lizards experience time more slowly than cats and dogs. This is because the perception of time depends on how quickly the brain can process incoming information.
Wow.
Is that why, as we get older, it feels like time goes by so much quicker?
I did hear a study about time, speaking since we're on time, that said that they did a study realizing that our brains don't really process like time like the way it should. We process time by moments and experiences. So you know how some days you'll be at work and you'll feel like the day went quick? That's because you have more experiences during that day. So if you have no experiences, your day goes slow. So time is really perceived. We have no like time perception. Our time perception is experiences, and that's nuts. That means, what does that mean for Alzheimer's? If they have difficulty with time perception, what does that mean for them? Like, you know what I mean? Like they have an issue with time perception. So the studies are, they're like, this could open up like huge doors for people with like
Bring them to
Alzheimer's,
Six
saying,
Flags.
Why
Oh.
people get Alzheimer's. They said they can maybe find a way why people get Alzheimer's
That's interesting.
the way they do.
That's very interesting.
Well, they better keep up that research because
Yeah.
because
We're getting to that. I'm
The
already
FDA
there.
getting there. Yeah.
Didn't the FDA just like
prayer.
okay like the Alzheimer's drug or the dementia drug? I forgot what it was. It was the Alzheimer's drug that you can take now
Wow.
that helps stop. Yes.
You know what? I know you're not prepared, but I feel like you're always prepared for Tony's AI care.
Yeah, CaiRNER.
It's gotta be. It's been so long since the last one.
Let me try.
boy.
Let me try to think of.
He just said he wanted them to run the government. So
Oh my
he's gotta
God.
You know
have
what I
some
noticed?
updates.
Just like yesterday.
What?
The gold standard, the chat AI thing.
What?
It's got like internets now. It could like.
Oh, it could search the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, Apple.
Yeah.
Oh, the
It's gonna
Apple
be like
updates
it's still.
too. So, do you guys know about the Apple AI update?
They partnered or something with Apple, so it's going to be incorporated into the iOS.
Siri.
Yeah. So Siri's gonna have
be an
AI.
So you can go, I want to find a shirt that's green and on a sunny day where I was at this location, and it will find that widget. It will find the exact email you're looking for by
my
just the
God.
wording that you put in it. So you're like, find this email, and it will go,
Fuck,
here's
this
your
is
email.
scary already.
It's going to be integrated in every app that you have on your iPhone.
Whoa.
Yeah. So.
But it's only going to be for the 14, 15.
yeah. Right.
I think they said 14, 15, like the latest ones. But not ours.
That's
unfortunately.
crazy.
Yeah.
Dang.
Fucking.
When's that expected? Because
Um,
there's a big iOS update coming out, like what is it, like September, October, or something like that. But I don't think it's expected with that, so that might be a little later.
I'll look it up.
Because I'm like, they better not rush that. They do that wrong, and it could be a big old disaster.
Yeah, I mean, and then there's also all the new Windows computers are going to come with AI already inside of it too.
Amazon already has AI. They have a partner.
Dang.
It's like an AI buddy that you can ask questions.
Clippy?
They said the
Oh,
first
man.
quarter.
Bonsai Buddy? What?
That'd be awesome if
They
Clippy
said
came
it's going to
back.
be in the first quarter of
I saw a
2025.
meme of Clippy the other
So
day.
the winter of this coming year, it's going to be in the iOS 18 update.
Oh wow.
So
In the
they
winter?
said it's
Sorry.
going to be in 16. Oh, and they're also launching the new
2025,
iPhone
quarter one.
that has a stylus,
Oh cool.
Whoa.
and it looks completely different. But
That's neat.
that's when they're also going to be launching the new iPhone too.
It's the pair phone.
I don't know what phones it's going
Call Miranda.
to be on. It says Siri or Smarter Siri.
Smarter Siri?
Yeah,
That's a
calendars,
dumb
it will
name.
improve-
That means this is dumb Siri.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's going to improve
That should be your
how
name,
events
sorry.
occur.
Yeah, sorry.
It's gonna
Canadian
improve
Siri.
how events are, it's going to improve how events appear on your calendar. It's going to automatically generate emojis based on text messages.
What?
Yes. It's the AI-powered chatbot.
You just said it's reading all your text messages.
Yeah.
An AI-powered chatbot writing assistant. It will help you write the text message. create.
So, you mind if I peep
custom
in there? I'll help
emojis.
you write it too.
There's going to be a custom emoji
Let me
generator.
sneak into your new.
That's cool.
So you're going to be able to you have a custom emoji generator.
Search match text messages for where he's pissing into the toilet.
That's like every other text message I send. Stop.
Found it.
You're going to be able to
Now
generate,
put emojis on it.
You're going to be able to generate your own emojis, so you can generate whatever you want as emoji.
God.
They're gonna have an actual feature which is bad for women and bad for men. You're gonna be able to lock an app, just a single app, and you're gonna have a passcode, so nobody can get into like an app you don't want other
I
people
feel like that's
seeing.
actually security.
Yeah.
And then
Unless you're on a dating app and you're married or you're dating somebody and they can
well,
lock
then
an
you'll
app.
see like Ashley Madison is locked.
You can lock your messages. So
What
you
they
can lock
need
the
to
app
do?
messages.
No, forget
You're
that.
like,
They need to make it so you can change the icon and the name of the app.
That's just my calculator. Why is it locked?
Yeah. Why is your calculator locked? And why do when I open it, it says Ashley Madison, please put in password?
That's what I named my calculator.
Yeah, like
Oh
my calculator's a girl.
and that's just the AI features that they updated. They updated like
Oh,
the
I
sound,
love
the
this new Siri.
everything.
Yeah, no, it's
Literally
That's
had, like, a
fucking
huge
scary.
launch for it too. It was like this is the new up and coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
there was
ready.
something also between like the phone and the Mac computers.
Oh, you
What?
can now
Yeah.
move the screen so you can have
Oh.
your phone on the Mac computer while and
What?
to any app on your
yeah.
phone
You could
screen.
control it with your Mac.
That's gonna make me too amazing in battle royale. Like, squad busters.
If only you could turn your Mac screen 90 degrees.
So you're gonna be able to.
When's
text
this
in
come
class.
out?
You're gonna be able to text in class. That's what you're telling me because it's gonna be on the screen. So you'll be able to face, and then you'll be able to let's just say you had the screen. If nobody can see it, you should have subscribed.
Oh my god.
You'll be able to like text somebody and still have your own screen stuff going on here. It's nuts.
It's interesting.
Very
interesting.
I'm like, wow, okay, we're gonna update like now.
Yeah, I thought it was crazy when you could leave a phone call to use an app.
Yeah.
That was like innovative as hell. I'm like, you could leave the call?
Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
big.
But now this
groundbreaking.
is crazy.
Yeah. And that's just the Apple side.
That's
Really,
just
then you got the
the-
Microsoft stuff.
Yeah, like CrowdStrike. Yeah.
There was even more updates if you actually watch like the release party. Like, there's so much stuff they're doing to the iPhone that you're like, you'll be able to use any emoji for when you like a message.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to go and click and have that whole.
Wow, I could eggplant emoji messages?
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's sick.
That's
Can.
pretty good.
Yo, what do you think eggplanted? Yeah.
I forgot what else they said.
There's no more like button for me.
when you're not
Fresh-colored eggplant custom emoji.
when you're not
you gotta ask
in
it.
Wi-Fi and you have no Wi-Fi or service, you're gonna be able to send text message via
Satellite.
encrypted message to satellite to
Yeah.
your phone.
Whoa, that's crazy.
So if you're in an emergency, you'll be able to actually
That's
message
so
them.
fucking
You'll be
cool.
able to call through satellite.
You know,
wow.
So
I lose service walking around my block.
yeah.
Like, I walk too far, and my phone's like, you can't listen to music anymore. I'm like, come
Now it's
on,
gonna
dude.
be like satellite.
Yeah, that's sick.
But so they said, then all the messages are going to be encrypted. So like even if it's in a satellite, it won't be able to read.
Yeah,
it.
but then fucking your Siri Plus is going to be reading all of them anyway.
She'll spill
She just started reacting.
Yeah, mine did too.
She's like, read all your messages?
Huh? Yeah, I'll do it.
right now.
I'm still dumb, you know.
I'm dumb Siri. I heard you say it.
Oh my god. Boom.
I never called you dumb Siri.
Yeah.
I love
Siri doesn't
Siri.
listen.
I love her.
You think if it's smarter AI Siri, right? You think we could do like
Siri just doesn't.
rename her? Like you're Plumbo now?
When I lose my phone,
Could call her what?
Plumbo?
Hey Siri, react to Plumbo.
Yeah, Siri, from now on you are named Plumbo.
Doesn't sound that unreasonable.
my phone didn't pick that
I
up.
love Columbo.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey Siri.
Oh my god.
Wow.
This is
Siri.
incredible.
Everyone listening at
Anyone
home.
listening to the podcast right now.
Everyone
Got
at
mine
home.
listening.
Hey Google.
Hey Siri, send
Hey,
a text
Google.
to mom. I'm gonna nuke your house.
Oh my god!
Hey Siri, hey Google, fart. Hey Google, fart.
Alexa, play rain
As
sounds.
you can tell, as AI sophistication goes up, ours goes down.
Yes.
But changing the wake word to like anything you custom wanted it doesn't sound too unreasonable.
No.
And Siri sounds like a lot of other words, so maybe you should be Plumbo.
Yeah. Plumbo. How often do you say Plumbo?
No.
All the time. It's going to be every other day if I don't forget it.
It was Bambi's mom's name. Other than that, okay. Yeah, I shot Plumbo.
He Plumbo, we Plumbo.
That's true. Wombo.
Yeah.
But this is Plumbo.
Yeah, the
Plumbo. It's completely different.
Yeah. This is my own original character, Plumbo. He wears blue.
Yes.
when Joe Biden went grocery shopping with his son, Bo, you want some plums, Bo?
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like Joe Biden would also just read a Plumbo.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Hillary said like State of the Union.
President
Trump.
Plumbo will now be coming on stage.
Vice President Plumbo.
I'm glad I'm a black woman, Plumbo.
Where's Putin, Plumbo?
That was the one who should have my nose. Oh,
Gotta suck it back in.
I am. It's got that weird drowning smell.
That burning sensation of drowning. Yeah. Drowning.
Oh, I know it well. I can't swim at all. I know
It's that
drowning
weird
very
sensation
well.
of burning through your nose.
My parents to movies, and like if I kind of brought this up after we were done, but there's one movie we didn't talk about because we watched it a while ago, and it's like, what did we watch? Under Paris. It's a shark movie.
Oh.
Just to keep it really quick. It's on Netflix. It's a French movie, but you watch dubbed just because like it's a movie. It's not like you have to like pay attention to every little detail. I found it to be incredibly entertaining. I think it's definitely worth watching, especially if you want to watch something kind of ridiculous. But the thing is, I think the movie starts out in the realm of possibility, but then like it takes a little further. And a little further, and a little further, and by the end of the movie, it's completely ridiculous.
All you gotta know is French people are the clumsiest people ever. They fall into pools of sharks and get eaten, and they're like, ah! Their ground is banana peels. That's like pretty much it. So I mean, the movie is really entertaining, but go into the movie thinking that way.
All right, so cement is slip inside. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
That was fucking move. Like, yeah. It's like, if whatever you need to do is just go away from the water, you're going to see countless people slip and fall into the water.
They'll slip like a mile into the ocean. Yeah. It's not great.
A mile into the ocean.
Pretty much. Pretty much. And then they all get eaten.
Yeah, it's a very entertaining movie, though.
Interesting.
So if you're just in the mood for, like, let's watch a dumb shark movie.
What's it called? Plumbo?
Yeah.
Under Plumbo.
Under
Plumbo.
Under Paris.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Thank you all so much for tuning into this episode of Pseudo Adults. It was nice to relearn about everyone, relearn about the world, relearn about giraffes and lightning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Makes me think.
100%.
Oh,
Oh, there was the ending.
Plumbo.
and I think that means that the show's over, everyone. So we'll catch you on the next one.
I'm Matt.
I'm Alex.
I'm Rachel.
This Tony.
And I'm Kyle. We are Pseudo Adults.
The ending was